Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Robert Stevenson will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Leading off for the
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Albert Almora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got to absolutely boat race by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, but it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game. But he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Almora stands at second with no outs. Drilled on the ground to short. Peraza has it, and there's one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you...
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Barnhart finds it. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. High in the air out to center field. Number 18 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
The left fielder,
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
The 2-0. And this will be fouled away. The set and the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Digging in now, Jose Iglesias. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Biles has it on the first, and Biles gone for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Iglesias at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Almora will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza comes up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on base. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, number 18. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Center fielder, number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Quintana into the windup. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup, but when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
In now, Robert Stevenson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 2 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Jose Quintana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big
The
innings
center fielder,
start.
number
You put a
5,
crooked number up on the board when the pitcher
Almora.
leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First delivery to him on the way. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2 balls and a strike now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 popped up. Iglesias over to his left. 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the upper deck and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 14 on the season, and with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
The batter,
And time
9,
will be called here as the
shortstop,
pitching coach heads out to the
Javier
mound and hopefully try and
Baez.
settle this guy down a bit. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now
Well, you
batting,
look at his numbers,
the
and
left
there's no
fielder,
doubt he's
Kyle
faring much better against
Schwarber.
lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one.
Number
Jason
40,
Hayward is
Wilson
out number 2 here in the
Contreras.
3rd inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here. So despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 5-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another 0-2 home. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Giving chase is Almora, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 18.
Now at the plate, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Peraza on second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert.
Ready for another
Almora.
chance. Albert Almora. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Up and in for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now batting, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Once again a 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Soft liner to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. So striding in, Jesse Winker set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and one the count now. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, and he'll bring this one in. All right, so time now for the Cubs' road to the show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-2 home. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Riding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Barnhart, 28 years old. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They trail 5-2. Tyler Mahle will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number one.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scorched to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run is in to score from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The batter, number 4.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Descalso gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. The 1-1 home. And now a swing here by Votto as this is sent on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail here. It's 6-2. At the plate, Daniel Descalso. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. And now pitch on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Quintana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
In now,
Almora.
Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Chris Bryant will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Javier Baez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. 2-run score. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2-run score, but not the third. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Reds 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Number 18.
Digging in to try it again. Number 18. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. At the knees, strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So digging in now, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On its way is pitch number 75. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still 8-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Amir Garrett comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward, the right fielder. The pitch. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Number 18 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Tucker Barnhart. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Kyle Farmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, still 8-2. Michael Lorenzen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Michael.
Now to the plate, Daniel Descalso, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mark Segunas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Mark Segunas.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches. Pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
David Moody will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
David Moody.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Almora leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. David Bodie is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 13.
Kyle Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Taylor Davis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
53. Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike now. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Bodie is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Last time through was a base hit. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1, still 8-2. Now in the box, Taylor Davis. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Davis.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. In the air now, out to right field. Puig is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready now, Javier Baez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Smoke toward the hole. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Hayward hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
On the ground to third. And nothing will come of a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Standing in, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's another 0-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Winker leads off second with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The next 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Kirk Casale will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Casale, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process.
Throw on to first, he'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-2 tonight's final. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Quintana takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Robert Stevenson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.